Hello everyone and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 with the Avatar 4 Nations mod as Earth King Huan the Bear Heart. And yeah, at the end of the last episode I let you guys decide the fate of the Dai Li. Should they be disbanded forever or should they now serve as our secret police? And first off, I want to say a big thanks to all of you who have either commented or used a straw poll or maybe done both. I really enjoy that you're so engaged. That's a lot of fun for me. Now, as for the results, we had pretty clear, vote here. We had 1/3 of the people that voted to disband the Dai Li forever, and we had a 2/3 majority that wants us to keep them as kind of our secret police, our elite force. And I think that does kind of make, make a lot of sense because 4,000, they have 4,000 elite earthbenders that we could use against our enemies. And yeah, so I definitely see the benefits here. They could obviously rise up again and try and take power. I don't know if that has been implemented already, but I guess we'll have to find out. So for now, let's kill the Grand Secretary. Now he would be dying anyways. It doesn't matter. No matter what we choose, this guy, Gancho, is gonna be dead. So yeah, there we go. We're gonna choose the second option, and he was hanged on our orders. Very nice. Who now is in control? Uzluk, a lowborn, is now in control of the Grand Secretariat of the Dai Li. Okay, perfect. And yeah, so that's awesome. Now, going further, I've actually been thinking about how we should do this, because I, of course, want to unite the Earth Kingdom, but we have some problems here. First off, I cannot diplomatically vassalize any of my subjects. I'm just going to go and show you this guy because this lady's at war. I cannot do this because we have the wrong religion as well as the wrong culture. So these guys will never accept us as their rightful king, even though they should. And that is obviously a little bit frustrating. So the only way I could really unite the entirety of the Earth Kingdom is by declaring a war on each and every individually. And even more annoying is the fact that we can only go for one province every time. And yeah, as you can see, well, first of all, we're going to be losing 50 prestige every time we attack an ally, since they're all our tributaries. But more importantly, it's just going to be annoying. So I don't want to do this, and therefore I've decided that we're going to have to do things a little bit differently. First off, I think that we should have a look at our religion, because, well, let's actually start with the culture. Now, the culture, we are from Ba Sing Se, with the ruler of Ba Sing Se, we're always going to have this as our seat, and therefore I think we should not change our culture. That wouldn't make any sense at all. But changing our religion might make sense, and for that, we're actually going to read this little description here, because Ba Sing Se is unlike anything found elsewhere in the world, an impenetrable city whose populace is beyond count. The life and culture within those walls is considerably distinct from the wider Earth Kingdom. So, because we are so focused on our own city, we kind of have our own spirituality. It's not really a religion, it's more kind of a way of life. And that differs from, well, the rest of the Earth Kingdom, because they have mostly the Earth spirituality, but there are other things as well, like I think the Great Serpent and even some sand banders are around as well. So we won't be able to vassalize everyone, even if we switch to Earth spirituality, but we would have a wider variety of people that we could reach. So as you can see, a lot of Earth spirituality over here, and obviously here. So I think what we should do as now a Earth King, we should abandon the Ba Sing Se heritage and focus on the wider religion of the Earth spirituality and, well, I guess unite the Earth Kingdom under that religion, or under that, I guess, spirituality. I think that makes a lot more sense. However, we cannot simply change our religion. It's not that easy. We can also no longer change the religion of our son, but we might be able to change the religion of our grandson. He is the he's the heir to something. Anyways, so especially because his mother, my daughter-in-law, is already of the Earth spirituality, we might have a good chance of tutoring our grandson to... Oh, he's actually already being tutored by our daughter-in-law. So I hope that we have a chance to choose his education as the... with the heritage focus, so that he could become an Earth spiritualist. So then we could diplomatically vassalize a couple of people, but that obviously takes a long time no matter what. So for the near future, I've come up with a different plan. We're going to militarily subdue our neighbors. And since I don't want to actually go for every single province myself, we're going to do the following. We're going to declare a war on this gentleman right here, and we're going to try and take away his capital, the settlement of Tongrim. We're going to take that away. Once we win the war, which I'm pretty sure we will simply, I'm simply going to use cheats that he will become my vassal, as well as all of his other vassals will swear fealty to us as well. And I think that makes sense. They're close to Ba Sing Se, we show them our military might, and therefore we unite the realm. We're going to do the same thing with this queen right here. She's a lady, but she's of the king tier. She has a king tier title. So we're going to do the two things with them. We're going to just defeat them and therefore unite our realm. This lady right here we're also going to attack because she is a somewhat powerful leader of the Great Serpent. So we're going to attack her as well for her capital. Once we win that war, she and all of her subjects will be, I will use the cheats to make them our direct vassals. Now, this region right here, we have someone who has actually supported us in our struggle against the Dai Li. This gentleman right here, Lord Roran the Hunter, he was one of the people outside of Ba Sing Se that sent troops to support us. So I think that he will be a little bit more inclined to become our vassal. At least that's just my idea here. So I'm going to be using cheats as well to make him our vassal immediately, and we will then declare war on all of these other smaller lords in the Dongfang area. We're going to take their capitals, and that should then give us enough provinces so that we can create the kingdom of Dongfang, and we will make this guy a king. So therefore, he's going to give up his independence, become vassal of of us directly, but he will then, under our rule, become much more influential in this area. The same thing we're going to do with this guy, Lord Zay the Hunter. For example, for some reason, the Hunters are the ones that supported us in our civil war against the Dai Li. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but anyways. So yeah, basically those are the two that I had marked as special interest because they helped us, and therefore I will make them my vassals immediately, and he will then become the ruler of the Nangchang area. Although, no, yeah, he will become the ruler of the Nangchang area. This guy will become the ruler of the Dongfang area, and this lady, as well as this dude, they will keep their kingship as well, but they will be my vassals, as I said. And that will basically be enough for this region, right? For these two, I'm not entirely sure. I think we're just going to leave them not as our vassals for now, that they can be independent for a little bit. And then we're going to move on to this region. We're going to do the same thing as we did with these two kings, with the king of Omashu. We're going to basically sack the city, and then we're going to just, act as if he will then give in to our demands, and he will be our vassal. We're also going to have to fight the Sand Banders, and I think we're going to go after this guy, as he seems to be the leader, I think. I'm not sure if he's actually the chieftain or something, if he's the highest lord here, but I think we're just gonna go that. Maybe we're gonna just capture their holy sites. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do about this. That will be in a later episode, and I hope by that time, once that is all done, we will be playing as our grandson, who will hopefully be of the earth spirituality, and then we can get a couple more people to join us through diplomatic means. And lastly, we have this region right here that is then going to have to come under our control as well. But for that, we're gonna have to fight the Fire Nation. Basically, by driving out the Fire Nation, we gain the loyalty and trust of these Earth Benders here, and then they will swear fealty as well. At least that is the plan. I know that was a lot of talking, but I did have to, kind of think about this, just kind of finding a way on how we could unite the Earth Kingdom in a good way. So yeah, I guess for now we're just going to go forward a little bit. Our regency has ended. Fu is no longer regent, but I will immediately award him the title of designated regent because he definitely deserves that. So there you go. We have other minor titles we can give. No, never mind. We did lose 3,000 of our event spawn troops, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Now I will split off the event spawn troops right here, the Earth Kingdom Royal Guard, because we will never lose them unless they get entirely wiped out. So we're gonna send them right into the center, and our retinue I will just put somewhere else. Yeah, maybe a little bit outside of our walls. Perfect. Now we are a little bit we're having a little bit of a money problem right now, so I will need to first of all, yeah, I need to go to the retinues and set them to not reinforce because that's a little bit too expensive right now. Also, I want to change my focus to scholarship because to theology, I should say, because we might still have a chance to convert to the earth spirituality. I don't think it's possible, but if it is, then I definitely don't want to miss out on that. So yeah, let's do that. Another thing that I've missed. No, I think that's all fine. We can... Oh, right. And one thing I want to do, we currently have the ambition to build a war chest, and that kind of technically makes sense, but that's... the problem this creates is that my vassals will offer me money so that they can get a favor instead. But that kind of is a corrupt system, isn't it? People pay money, kind of like lobbyists, so that they can potentially get a place in the council. And we already had the corrupt system of the Dai Li, and I feel like we've just got rid of that. I don't want to have such a system again, so we're not going to do that. We're going to cancel this ambition. Unfortunately, that's the only ambition we have available right now, so we're just not going to have one for now. It's fine, you know, it doesn't really have any effects anyways. If we have a look at the success effects, it doesn't do anything, so we'll just you know, ignore that for now. So that being said, yeah, I think we're going to go forward just a little bit to see what kind of things change. In fact, we have improved relations with one of our vassals. That's great. Now, they also have different religion. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, but they already are vassals, so I suppose that kind of makes sense. You are researching military tech. That's fine. You are giving us money. Yeah, that's actually probably not a bad idea. And we could improve relations. I guess we're going to send a diplomat over here, Fu, and we'll improve relations with him. And then he will... Well, I guess I'm just going to, as I said, use cheats because he would not accept the vassalization yet. But I'm going to make him... He will have a special status. So there we go. Anything else that I wanted to talk about? Let me quickly see. Right, now one thing that I haven't actually mentioned yet is since this is the second recording session, the first one was the first 5 episodes, and now I'm beginning a new one, I had the chance to check out the new hotfix for this mod, because a couple things have changed. I think mostly it was bug fixes, but we also have some new visuals, some new graphics for the Earth Kingdom, especially, well, not just for the Earth Kingdom, actually, just for Ba Sing Se. So we used to have these graphics right here for castles, and maybe I can find some for cities as well. Yeah, this is a temple. Well, then we had different... Yeah, this is for a city. There you go. So we had these graphics before, but now we have some unique graphics just for Ba Sing Se. Those are the neighborhoods, which is technically the city holdings. We have our castles here, and then we have the temples here, which is pretty neat. And also, the mini-map has, well, technically been fixed. So now we no longer have Europe here. We have the, well, the world of Avatar again. The problem is, it's no longer clickable. So, personally, I'd rather have the other one back that is... you know, showing Europe, but at least it's clickable. But maybe that's just personal preference. I don't really, you know, need this mini-map if I can't click on it. But anyways, that's just what I wanted to mention here. So I think I'm gonna go quickly off camera here. I will make the changes to this vassal and this vassal as well. They're gonna become our lords immediately. They're gonna swear fealty, and then we're gonna declare some wars on our neighboring kings to bring them back into the fold, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, so as you can see, I have made this gentleman right here, Lord Roran the Hunter, one of our vassals. He's a direct vassal of us, and in order to make him king, we need 50% of the kingdom of, the de jure territory of the kingdom of Dongchang, or whatever it's called. Oh my god, these names, I tell it, these names, Dongfang. Okay, so we need 50% of the de jure part, de jure counties of the kingdom of Dongfang in order to make this guy a king. And that would, you know, be 11 provinces. 11 out of 20 we need. And, well, it just so happens that he himself has control of 4, and we are currently at war with 7 independent lords. So if we win all of these wars, we would exactly have 11 provinces. We could create the kingdom, and from then on, a couple of these people will probably become his vassal. At least that's my hope, that they will, because they have the same religion as him. He already is Earth spirituality. They will immediately accept him as their rightful liege because he is their de jure liege, and they have the same culture and religion. So that is basically the plan. I've also just declared a war on this lady right here, as well. I have not declared a war on him. I will actually declare a war on him as well, just because it kind of makes sense. We need to go through here in order to fight them, so it just kind of makes sense to do that. I have not declared war on these guys just yet because we kind of need to focus on one front, as we're fighting a lot of people, and I'm not entirely sure how many men they have. I think we are able to defeat them, but it's not gonna be very easy. We only have 23,000 men, so yeah, we'll have to see how things go. But it's definitely not gonna be just an easy war, because the only subject I've called in is this guy, because obviously we already have kind of a history. I don't want to call in the rest because that would be simply too easy. So yeah, let's move forward and see what's going on. Okay, so they're all raising their men. We could raise quite some forces, well, 200 men only, but we can raise some ships, which is kind of important as well. But yeah, let's first let's get our troops together. I do want to get my retinue together before we do anything else. And okay, he has joined our wars. Okay, that's perfect. So let's just click that. That's just an event that's going to pop up several times. Yeah, one of our petty nobles is doing some kind of stuff, and yeah, we're just going to improve relations here. Now, as you can see, we did lose quite a lot of prestige, but luckily we had so much already that it doesn't really matter. So that's great. Okay, I think it's time that we go ahead and raise our levies. Yes, 24,000 men. That's pretty amazing. I just want to make sure that everyone... Now, we do not have anywhere to get out of here, do we? Yeah, we need to go here. Alright, everyone goes there except for the Royal Guard. I want you guys... Oh my god. Alright, yeah, I want the Royal Guard as well as my personal retinue to just stay here, because we don't know what the Dai Li might do. In fact, if I have if I have enough money, which I might never have, that's a little bit problematic. You know what? I did not want to go for a war chest, but maybe we have to. Maybe we have to go for a war chest. We cannot do that right now because we're already at war. Yeah, so we have this event again that's kind of spammy. We might run out of money here. Okay, you know what I think I'll have to do? I'm gonna have to stand down my personal forces. Yes, there we go. We're gonna have to stand down our personal forces because I cannot afford that. Yes, we're gonna improve relations and we get prestige for that as well. Perfect. We've lost a battle, apparently, which I'm not entirely sure where that happened, but yeah, we did. Oh, over here. Yeah, so we're fighting a lot of men. This is not an easy battle. So I think it's definitely warranted that, well, that if we win this, that we are actually becoming the Lord. So I think we should just take out one lady at a time. This lady, for example. 2,000 men. Ying Long, Da King. Okay, this is this guy. Alright, fine. We're just gonna have to gather our forces for now. 7,800. And yeah, let's make sure to actually have some good commanders in there. Temujin, the warrior. Okay, that's a great name. Temujin the warrior, let's do that. We have our espionage expert. She's a brilliant strategist as well. I want you a defender. Yeah, we'll put you here. And then we'll have Phi Tong of the Summer District. She is a heavy infantry leader. Very nice. And I think you're going to be the ones that are fighting. And I think I will be leading my personal retinue as well as my Royal Guard. And we're going to be doing the sieging, as I am a siege leader. So that's perfect. You are a second army. We're going to send you up here. And you will send you up here. So basically, we're going to have two armies of 7,000 engaging our enemies, and we have 2,000 troops that will just on our personal command, and that will kind of just besiege the provinces. That's the plan anyway. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we might. Oh wow, we have actually less troops. I'm not sure if I want to engage them here just yet. I'm not entirely sure about that actually. So we'll just have to siege here for a little bit. Yes. Oh my god, this event. Yes, we know about it. Thank you. You should probably move on to one next step then. Yes, it's sorted. Thank you. And we we are now possessed. That's not good. That's not good. We're such a great character. All right, let's get our troops together and let's try and catch this. If we get a really good defeat in there, that'd be nice. One of our courtiers has a education. That's fine. I might want to just smash you here right now. Oh my god, we're taking such huge attrition. Yeah, we're not going to be joining any of your petty wars because yeah, that's not too important. Yeah, we'll not do that. I need to split you up. Okay, we've improved relations with our new or soon to be king of this region. Yeah, he's suffering greatly from this war because he's actually being besieged. Okay, this army is being smashed. Wow, that's perfect. And let's, as I said, split you in half though. 6,200 right there, and yes, Temujin the warrior. We'll need to send you up there as well. Okay, oh my god, we're taking so much attrition, that's not good. I hate that. I really hate that. Okay, Fang is ruling, is over here. Okay, we need a couple more. You and you. Okay. And I guess we could also use the, Dai Li. The problem is they're very expensive, and I don't really have money at the moment. So I'm going to use my personal troops for now, and then we'll use the Dai Li a little bit later. Luckily, though, they are not actually trying to get their troops together. I'm not sure where her armies are. She has 7,000, so she's going to be very difficult to defeat, but I think we're going to be able to do so. Anyways, though, I'm going to have to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.